We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Tonight we've got a good matchup in store between the Milwaukee Brewers and the San Francisco Giants. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Jordan Balazovic is on the mound for the Giants in this one. What's your take on him, Dan?
You know, every pitcher comes out of spring training hoping they can make somewhere between 30 to 35 starts. This guy will be making start number 30 on the year. He's reliable, he's dependable, and he's been pretty good all season long. 30 starts, not an easy thing to do.
Now in the box, Lorenzo Cain. And we are set for baseball here this evening. Here's the pitch. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball.
First pitch, 7-16.
The windup and the 0-1. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count and the pitch. And it's fouled away. Here's another 0-2. Swinging a ball hit high in the air, deep down the left field line. This has plenty of carry, and that's off the left field wall.
Looks like they were determined to be aggressive early, and it almost results in a home run in the first at-bat of the game, but they'll settle for a double and hope the number 2 man can pick him up.
Here's Eric Sogard, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. Guys, you take a look at the Giants as they begin play here tonight. They come in off another victory last time out, and now they're winners of 8 of their last 9 ball games.
Yeah, Matty B, and you know one thing you don't want to do here, D-Road, you've been on some good teams, not to lose focus at this point.
This ball's down, and that could bring in a run. And they're not going to get him. He's in there at the plate. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
Beggars can't be choosers right there. We love those long darts. Doesn't matter how they come. Jammed off the end of the bat, doesn't matter.
Christian Yelich is at the plate now as he looks at strike 1. He'll come into play at .317 with 40 home runs and 102 RBIs. Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count and the pitch. Bounce to first. Fielded cleanly by Belt, and it's a productive first out as that runner's able to advance 90 feet up to third here.
Batting fourth, the third baseman,
at the plate, Miguel Sano. And Milwaukee with an opportunity for more damage here in the first. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. 2 balls and no strikes to Miguel Sano. Sogard takes his lead at third with 1 away. 2-1 after the foul ball there. In there, 2-2. Good eye to lay off the slider there, and he works it to full 3-2 here.
To be honest with you, I'm a little bit more afraid of the guy on deck than the guy that's up right now. If I'm on the mound, I want this guy up right now. He's the guy that's got to beat me.
Made a miss on the off-speed pitch that time. Miguel Sano goes down for out number 2 in the top half. Keston Hiura is at the plate as he takes a cold strike 1. Bouncer to the left side. Crawford's got it. On to first, and that'll do it as they manage to not let... this inning get out of hand. And that'll bring up Steven Duggar. He carries the 8th best batting average in the National League entering play.
There's no way you could have forecasted this kind of season from this guy. Not to take anything away from him, but I don't think many people in baseball considered him to be one of the league's best hitters for average coming into this year.
And here's a look at the hometown Giants starting lineup in this one. Anybody catch your eye, Dan?
Well, I think Brendan Belt is a guy to watch out for. He's hitting over .350 versus right-handed pitching on the season. And today, he has another right-hander on the mound. I don't know what it is or how he picks up the ball so well, but he is sure putting up great numbers against them.
The center fielder.
At the plate, Sandy Donald. Back up the middle and in for a base hit.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Kept his shoulders square, his hands inside the baseball, and was able to fight off a good, nice executed pitch for a knock.
Here's the first baseman, Brandon Belt. He's had a real nice season in the batting average department, but he'll need to turn it on a bit down the stretch if he wants a chance at claiming that coveted batting title. Now here's a swing by Belt, and he gets a lot of this one out to deep right field and splash down. It's into McCovey Cove. So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field, number 148 for his career, and it gives the Giants a 3-1 lead.
This is exactly what you want your offense to do, to get your fans involved. Bottom of the first inning, let's get it started early with a homer.
So now to the plate, Fernando Santana as he rips it on the ground to second. And there's out number 2.
Batting fifth, the second baseman, Michael Davis.
From the stretch. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. And guys, we take a look at the Brewers entering play here tonight. They enter this one off a loss after winning 5 of 7 prior to that.
Yeah, Matty B. I think one of the toughest things, D-Row, is to keep playing with this sense of urgency. It looks like they're playoff bound, but the thing is, you need to keep going and not take your foot off the gas pedal.
Yeah, you need to be rewarded for the marathon, and that's exactly what this team has done. They've already clinched a playoff berth, and now they get ready for the sprint. Try and find a way to get healthy but not lose focus.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Yelich is under it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. One more look at the big blow for the Giants. Bye-bye, baby. A 3-run home run. We'll head to the top of the second. It's now 3-1 San Francisco. Into the box, Omar Narvaez. So we check out how he did in August versus how he's finishing off the season down the stretch here in September.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. And they go right after him here as he swings and misses. Strike 2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And that's a swinging strike 3 in the dirt. Posey gathers it, and he makes the throw to first. Narvaez is retired, and there's one away.
Well, you know you made a real nice pitch when you bounce it in the dirt, and you still get the hitter to swing at it. That tells me that there's a lot of deception in that pitch right now.
Jed Jerko comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
Nope, up there.
Bases are empty. One man out. Well off the plate with the change of pace. That's ball 2. All even now, 2-2. Now here it comes. Outside and a full count, 3-2. Ben Gamel, the number 8 hitter here, waits on deck. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there, 2 away. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Matty. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
And that'll bring up Ben Gamel as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Line towards center field. Donald is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. 3 up, 3 down for Milwaukee. Score holds. It's 3-1. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and set to go as the third baseman, Wilmer Flores.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Outside with the fastball. That's 1-0. Hit back up the middle. Sogard has it. And that's out number 1.
So here's how the Brewers are positioned defensively. And guys, the things I want you to focus on today, one of them being this manager loves to shift. He has the pitching staff to trust to be able to manipulate his defense to try and get as many outs and play the numbers as much as he can.
Hit on the ground out to short. Fielded by Sogard. Throw gets him. 2 down. So striding forward now, Jordan Balazovic. And he comes in as a player to watch out for, hitting well over 300 on the season. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And this ball is popped up, drifting back behind the mound. Jerko is there, and they breeze through this half. Leading off the inning, J.P. Feyereisen, and they'll need him to get something going here. And the third inning begins with a changeup that misses. It's a ball and no strikes.
After watching that one go by and a ball being called, you could rest assured he knows he's not getting away with another one of those. I guarantee you he's going to be aggressive on this next pitch.
So with 1 away, we'll take a look at the standings here, and it'll show you that these guys have already wrapped up the division race as they've set their sights now on the postseason. And in to hit next is Lorenzo Cain. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
He's in complete command of his two-seamer right now. It's got great movement, great depth, running all over the place. This offense is going to have a tough time.
Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2. And he missed with it. It's 1-2.
Boy, he sped him up in this at-bat. Now it's time for the changeup. This guy's got a good one, and he hasn't thrown it yet in this at-bat.
Ready on 1-2. Grounded back up the middle. There is Crawford. Throw gets him. 2 down. Digging in to try it again. Eric Sogard looking to follow up the RBI single from his first at-bat. And now a pitch on the way.
2 outs, nobody on, but a base runner here feels like it would really change the complexion of the inning.
Big spot right here. Middle of the order guy is coming up. Let's see if he can extend the inning.
Third inning here. 3-1 our score. Nearly got the inside, but ruled the ball.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
Hit down the third baseline. Now a fastball inside, and he works it back to a full count now.
Not a time to fool around right now on a 3-2 count with the middle part of the order coming up. Expect a good pitch to swing at.
Seventh pitch of the at-bat coming up. This is swung on and popped up, crossing into foul territory now behind third. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Santana will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. Now at the plate, Steven Duggar. He flew out in his last at-bat.
The left fielder, Steven Duggar.
First pitch of the at-bat. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Gamble is there. Pitch, one out. Here's the shortstop, Brandon Crawford. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. And now a pitch on the way. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Kane is after it, and he tracks it down. A nice running play to record the second out. Digging in, Sandy Donald. He singled his last time up. He's set, and the pitch. Shot toward right center. And that's in for a base hit, his second in as many trips to the plate.
Hey, D-Roll, that's just what you want to do. Keep the pressure on. He's given up a couple of runs early already in this game, and now he gives up the two-out single.
Yeah, no chance right there. You want to make this guy work. You want to try and get into their pen as quick as possible. And if two-out knocks are the answer, then so be it.
And that's in there. Base hit. They've gotten their hits in deep counts. They've gotten their hits in early counts. This has been a real onslaught.
Yeah, you can look at it one of two ways, Matty. Either they have a ton of respect for the man on the mound, and they are just going to ambush tactics, and it seems to work for them. Or you can look at it the other way. They're just getting lucky.
And that's in there. Base hit. The relay. The throw, and he's tagged out at second. That'll end the inning. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball one. A ball and a strike. Yelich is one of the few true superstar hitters in the game. You're no doubt aware of it, but it doesn't matter who he's facing. He's a major league threat to hit the ball hard somewhere just about every time he steps into the box.
Yeah, one of the best hitters and truly blessed by the gods, but I don't think people realize the amount of time and effort this guy has put into honing his craft to become one of the great hitters in our sport.
So he gets him swinging on a pitcher's pitch. Christian Yelich is retired to kick off the inning. So the big bat of Miguel Sano digs in next. Takes this the other way to right. Santana is back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are two gone.
Up next for Milwaukee.
So bases are empty here with two gone, and in at the plate steps Keston Hiura. Way behind that pitch. It's 0-1. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Hit in the air down the right field line. And foul. Another 0-2 coming. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Center fielder on the run. Beautiful diving stop. The throw. Oh, but he beats it out. That was not a good pitch, but he handled it nicely, guys.
Yeah, and the pitcher's got to wonder what he has to do to get it past this guy. That pitch was off the plate, but he shows great reach, gets good extension, and drives it for a two-bagger.
He was a strikeout victim in his first try. 1 ball, 1 strike to count. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time. A little early, and now it's even at 2-2. Comes set. Now the pitch. In the air now, out to left field. Duggar's there for it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Bottom of the inning now, and Michael Chavis will step in at the plate.
The second baseman, Michael.
First delivery to him on the way.
No?
No idea.
I found it on the, it must have fallen out of somebody's pocket.
No idea.
No idea? Okay.
And after the high one there, a swing and a miss. And boy, was he ever fooled on that pitch. It's 0-2 now.
Made him look silly with that one.
Filthy changeup that time, but he's able to make contact, and he'll get another chance. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And up next, the utility man, Wilmer Flores. Hit on the ground to third. Right to him. Throw on to first, 2 gone. Stepping in, Buster Posey. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Here's the first pitch to him. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. 4-1 our score as we play inning number 4. Fastball over the outside, but in there for a strike. Hit to short. Sogard is there. Throw in time, and the side is retired. And welcome back to San Francisco as we send it down to Heidi.
Well, Matt, during the break, I caught up with Craig Counsell, the Brewers skipper, about his lineup's performance so far, and he really emphasized that they're not doing a very good job capitalizing on run-scoring opportunities. With just 1 hit with runners in scoring position in the game, you can understand why he feels that way. But he also says he likes the way his guys are responding to the adversity. It seems as though they're keeping their energy and mood up, so we'll see if they can start coming through with some big hits as we go forward.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Here's Jed Jerko now. He'll get his side started in the inning, and Dan, so far they've been stifled offensively since the first inning.
Boy, they sure have, Matt. They came out of the gates and got hot right away, but whatever was going for them pretty much has disappeared. We'll see if they can wake it back up.
And he takes one off the inside corner for ball 2. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Now back, left fielder.
Standing in now, Ben Gamble, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. There's a belt high strike to even the count at 1-1. 1-2.
With the way this guy's throwing on the mound, you cannot be chasing. You have to set your sights a little bit lower and control the strike zone.
But they'll just get the 1 out here as the runner will get back safely at first.
Now batting.
So coming to the plate, J.P. Fireisen. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. The 0-1 pitch. And he'll take no chances here as he swipes this ball away. It stays a foul ball. And a fastball blew it right by him, and there are 2 down.
In a double play situation, you kind of expect most pitches to be down in the zone, hoping for a ground ball. So that was an interesting pitch selection to go up in the zone. I think he caught him off guard a little bit.
Can't waste getting the leadoff runner on in this situation. Someone's got to bear down and get a big knock.
And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
The batter, number 7.
Hey, they weren't going to keep this guy down for long. That's the ebbs and flows of a baseball season. Bottom line is this guy has bat-to-ball skills. You knew he was going to get hot eventually.
And now he'll step off and raise his hand towards second, but he'll just hold on to it. Now time is called, and this could very well be to buy a few more pitches for those relievers. Into the box, Eric Sogard, as he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike 1. A hit and 2 tries for him so far. Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1. 5th inning here in a 4-1 ball game. Tries to change up on him there, but it's a ball. 2-1.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With 2 guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
And he'll smartly just ensure that this stays a foul ball. Hit back up the middle. Crawford to his left. He's there. On to first, and the Brewers are turned away as the inning is over. The Brewers strand a couple. Yomer Sanchez will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 2, Yomer Sanchez.
Line to the right side. And the move to the pinch hitter will not pan out as that's taken in for the first out.
Now batting.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Steven Duggar. No hits to this point. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. To short. Sogard has it. Throw on to first takes care of him. 2 very quick outs to start the home 5th. Standing in, Brandon Crawford. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. Here's the first pitch to him. Now here's a slider that can't quite get back to the outside corner. It's ball 1. The 1-0. Easy fly ball into shallow center field. Coming in on it is Kane. He can't get there as it falls in. Another multi-hit game for him here tonight. No surprise there as we take a look at the league leaders in hitting. And as you see there, he sits in 4th place in that department in the National League. Stepping in now, Sandy Donald. He pulls this one high and deep to right center field. Kane going back, still ranging back. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. So it's a 2-run shot to right center. Home run number 9 on the year. And it's now a 6-1 ball game.
Yeah, it's a long season with a lot of peaks and valleys. He's getting hot here in September. That bodes well for him and his team as things crank up in October. We'll see if he can stay hot when it matters the most.
The first baseman, number 9, Brandon.
Into the box now, Brandon Belt, as he will line this one into right center, and this is going to get down and should be extra bases. And this one bounds around against the wall. And he is into second with a double, his 3rd hit of the night.
And I can't blame the pitching coach for making that walk. That's 3 consecutive 2-out hits here, so he's going to remind this guy that they just need to make one good pitch and get this inning over with. Let's see if the talk does any good.
Corbin Burns, the right-handed reliever, standing 6'3", gets the ball now out of the bullpen. To the plate now, Fernando Santana, as he'll take a look at ball 1. Line drive, base hit into the left center field gap. And the run is in to score from second. It's now 7-1.
He's lucky it's only a single back up the middle and not a double in the gap or a home run. Pitches like that in the show get absolutely hammered.
So here's Michael Chavis now as he lines it out to center. In there, a base hit.
Hey, there's another base knock right there. A hitting streak now up to 8 games.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Well, 8 games. Now, man, we're starting to think about it a little bit. You know, you get past that week, you just know you're locked in. They start talking 8 games, now you're like, I got a nice little hitting streak going.
Fly ball out to straightaway right. Yelich is under it, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Another good inning for the Giants. Who's got it better than those folks right there? We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show after this. John Gustave takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 74, Yundell Gustave. And here's Christian Yelich now. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going. And the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
Swing and a liner. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. Here's Miguel Sano. Right-hander against right-hander as this is a ball 1-0. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. And he fouls this one off.
All you want is the leadoff man to get on to start a big inning. Maybe get a big rally going to claw your way back into this ball game.
Outside 2-1.
Big sweeping breaking ball right there. Good pitch. But if he wants to get him to swing at it, he'll have to bring it in a little bit closer to the strike zone.
Squared that one up just a little late. 3-2 pitch. Fouled away. Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
Well, this pitching staff has done a pretty good job right there. That's the 4th time he struck out, and we're only in the 2nd game of this series.
And that'll bring up Keston Hiura as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Oh, he looked like a caveman swinging a club on that one. It's 0-2 now.
Not much you can do with that one. Tied him up in knots.
Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2.
The batter, the catcher,
Ready now, Omar Narvaez. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. 0-1 the count. A runner on first with 2 away. And he falls behind 0-2. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2.
I love a well-executed changeup, especially one down in the zone. The only problem throwing it in that situation, you leave that belt high or miss your spot just a hair, and you could have some problems.
And he holds off on the breaking ball, so the count runs full.
Good running count right here. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, runner on first. He'll be off to the races on this pitch.
And the throw will come in quickly from center, so despite the hit and run, they won't get the extra base here.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far. Into the corner and slicing foul.
Boy, the Brewers haven't done much up to this point. They need to get something going, and they need to get it going right now.
The 1-2. 2 men are on with 2 men out. And a breaking ball in the dirt that time for a ball.
Pretty good breaking ball to lay off of right there. If I'm pitching, I might think this guy might be sitting on something off speed.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Payoff pitch one more time. And that pitch misses for ball 4. So some intrigue now as the bases are loaded here with 2 away. Ready once again, Ben Gamel. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. First pitch of the at-bat. Weak grounder down the line at third. But a foul ball here, 0-1. Breaking ball. That's in the dirt as he takes a ball. 1 run, 7 hits, and no errors on the Milwaukee line score so far. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2.
I kind of like the aggressive attitude right here. I know he's in a jam. What does he do? He goes to his best stuff, and that's the fastball.
Throw in time, so a good pitch there. Bottom of the 6th inning on its way, but first, here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. Between innings, I was able to discuss the
current state of James Lane.
Yeah, I ended up liking it. Yeah. First it's like, oh no, what's this? Yeah.
started the Giants lineup with their manager, Gabe Kapler. And one thing he mentioned is how well they're doing at simply putting the ball in play. He said that top to bottom, his guys have impressed him at the plate. He loves that they're into double-digit hits, but just as much, he's thrilled to see that they've only struck out one time. That's impossible to sustain, but it points to the team's incredible focus at the plate right now.
Thank you, Heidi.
And he lays off for ball one. This is line to left. And Buster's going to make his way aboard. He's got a base hit. So the leadoff man reaches in their half of the sixth.
Dan, how hard is it to massage your way through such a deep lineup? I mean, even the 8-9 hole hitters are solid big league players.
You know, Mark, these days you're not seeing a lot of defensive specialists in the infield or outfield. If you're in that starting lineup these days, there's a pretty good job you can swing the bat.
Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. Now, time granted here at the plate as he'll step out of the box. Seven runs on 12 hits and no errors on the Giant ledger to this point.
Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone.
Line drive to center field. Oh, and it eats him up a bit.
Now back, left fielder, D-Bag.
So now to the plate, Steven Duggar. Lofted in the air out to right field. Yelich is after it. He's there and records the first out.
Brandon Crawford digging in next. He scored after reaching on a single in his last time up.
He's set. Here it comes. Runners are at first and second with one away. On the ground to second base. This could be two. There's Sogard for one. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this Brock Holt is up off the bench as he'll pinch hit here to start inning number 7.
Number 32, Brock Holt.
Arlene Garcia is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Arlen Garcia.
Now a swing, and he gets him to pop it up.
Chavis
Ranging into shallow right. He's there and records the first out. First delivery to him on the way. Lorenzo Cain is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1. Now the 1-0. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike. 1 out, nobody on. And able to lay off the fastball away here. 2-1 now. Hit on the ground out to short. Crawford fields it cleanly. And quickly there are 2 away. Digging in now for the Brewers, Eric Sogard. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. In there, 0-1. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
Hey, this is an amazing inning right here. Attacking the zone, keeping his defense invested. Chance to get off the field super quick.
To 1-2 now. Now here's the pitch. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Hey, that's a nice take by the batter right there, but that's a non-competitive off-speed pitch.
Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. 3 up, 3 down. Ray Black comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Sandy Donald is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike. Slider laid off for a ball. And this is taken for a called strike. Oh, that's a tough call. Now 1-2. Here's the pitch. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. The 1-2.
Hard liner, but picked up on a hop.
And there's one away. Digging in and looking for more, Brandon Belt. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Yeah, it's been an offensive explosion for him today. There's a fight at the bat rack. Everyone seems to be putting barrel on baseball in this lineup.
Digging in, Fernando Santana is looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat. And that's taken high and outside for ball 1. Action now in the Milwaukee bullpen as they'll have a right-hander loosen up. And maybe a little frustrated on the mound here as the fastball misses for ball 2 now.
2-0 to a guy with this kind of pop, you better be awfully careful because he's going to be swinging out of his shoes.
Gamble will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move. In is Christian Yelich. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Well, with the power bat up at the plate, the manager wisely signals his outfielders to back off. Don't want anything over their heads here. And this is high, a ball and a strike. Grounded to short. Crawford's got it. And no chance on the throw. So a great effort, but that'll be scored a base hit.
Hey, that's a heck of an effort by the shortstop right there to leave his feet and try and make that throw to first base. Got to be frustrated a little.
Meanwhile now, this is a fair ball down the line in left, and that ought to be good for extra bases. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning.
Well, they've been struggling at the dish all game long, so stringing 2 hits back-to-back, one of them for extras, is a sign that they've got some life in them. We'll see if they can cash in here.
At the plate, Keston Hiura, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. Swing, and he pops him up. Looks to be playable in foul ground. There to take it is Belt for the first out. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Omar Narvaez. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. Now a swing, and he gets him to pop it up, but this will land untouched. Grounded to the right. Belt has it. A throw to the plate, and he is safe at the plate, taking a chance down a bunch, but it's a 7-2 contest now. Here's Jed Jerko now. A hit in 2 tries so far. Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. From the belt, the pitch. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Close there, but he doesn't get the call with the breaking ball.
Hey, lots of guys get too aggressive in a spot like this, but he's done a nice job of gaining some count leverage. Look for him to put the ball in play hard.
Set to deal on 2-2. And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full. Ben Gamel is on deck. And he misses with it, ball 4, so that'll load the bases, and now he's really going to need to get a ground ball. First offering on its way. Ben Gamel is the batter now as he looks at a ball 1-0. Bases are loaded with only one out. Now time is called as both guys in the bullpen are ready to go. Swinging a looper to left. Duggar coming in, but he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass. They'll cash in here as the run is in to score from third. Ryan Braun will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 8, Ryan Braun.
Nick Vincent is called upon to pitch, really needing that double play ball. Bases are loaded here with only one man out. A ball and no strikes. Looking at his career totals, Braun has a batting line residing in the 290s. Looking to boost that even higher here. And that'll get down for a base hit. In to score the runner from third. And they'll hold that runner at third, so everyone moves up, and they remain loaded here with still only one gone. In now is Lorenzo Cain. As he'll take a look at his strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. It's been a 2-for-4 effort for him so far in the ballgame. A 1-1 count to the Brewers leadoff man. Still only one out in the inning. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time.
It often becomes harder to hit the zone when the pressure starts to heat up.
Liner in there for a base hit. One run is scored, but not in time as the run scores and the lead is trimmed to 1.
You know, D-Row, hitting in the leadoff spot, you're not going to get very many opportunities to drive in some runs, but that's a big 2-hour RBI hit.
Yeah, when you see ducks on the pond, Dan, your eyes light up. I don't care if you're hitting first in the lineup or 8th in the lineup. You grind out in that bat and try and get the runs on the board for your team.
Yeah, but that's a big 2 RBI base hit.
Just gets a piece of it, strike 1. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Here comes the 0-1. Now a changeup in on the hands that evens it at 1-1. And that misses. 2-1. Has a look, now the pitch. One out with the possible tying and go-ahead runs on base here. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
Well, no doubt in my mind, this has been the at-bat of the night so far.
Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. The next 3-2. A bouncer up the middle. Fielded cleanly to Crawford for 1. Relay to Belt. They get 2, and that'll end the inning. 9 men come to the plate, however. 5 of them score. Home half of the 8th straight ahead. It's the Giants 7 and the Brewers 6. David Phelps will head to the mound yet again as he'll be making his 90th appearance this season. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Michael Chavis is in to start things out as he swings and misses at that one. It's strike 1. Action in that Milwaukee bullpen now as a left-hander started to throw out there. Slow roller down the third baseline, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
1 ball, 2 strikes, you count.
Count still at 1-2. Now here it comes. And there's a base hit on the line.
Hey, pitchers, you better start taking notice of this guy. He better be circled on that lineup card because he's on fire. That's his second hit of the ball game right there, and I don't see him stopping.
Into the box, Wilmer Flores. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty, it's strike 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1.
Wow, was he looking to swing the bat right there. Check pitch on his swing. That ball wasn't even close to the zone.
And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1. A runner at first with no outs here. Grounder down the line at third. Throw on to first, and one third baseman grounds out to the other, 1 away. Stepping into the box, Buster Posey is working on a 1 for 3 thus far. From the stretch, skied into straightaway right. Yelich is under it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now. Tom Ryu will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 19, Tom Ryu.
Line toward the alley in left center. And this will hop over the wall, but the run will score.
Dan, that's a huge insurance run right there. Has to feel good as a hitter right there to not only get a ribby knock, but to give your team a little bit of breathing room.
It does, and it makes your pitcher go out there with a little bit more free and easy frame of mind instead of going in a one-run game where every pitch is so important. You're 1 pitch away from a solo, tying the game up. That's not the case now.
Steven Duggar is at the plate as he looks at ball 1. And this one's too far inside, ball 2.
Now you can see he's working around this guy right here. Why not? First base is open. Walk wouldn't be the worst thing in this spot.
Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Yelich on the move. He gets there to make the play, and that ends the inning. Giants get a run on the RBI double. Last chance coming up for the Brewers. It's the Giants 8 and the Brewers 6. Reyes Maranta comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the 9th. New inning set to get underway, and that'll bring forth the veteran outfielder, Christian Yelich. Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Right guy, right spot. This is one of the better hitters in their lineup. Just the guy they want to see coming up now to get this inning going.
And a very low strike there. Trying to speed up the game, perhaps. It's 2-1.
Tying run stands on deck, but it'll only matter if the guy in the box can get on base.
Yeah, and that has to be his mentality at the plate right now, Matt. He can't be the hero, so he needs to do what he can to give the guy behind him a chance to be the guy.
And he comes back with 1 down and in for ball 3.
Hey, leading off an inning in this situation, 3 balls on you. You have to know that a solo shot's not tying this game up. You have to find a way to get on base any way possible.
So he couldn't get the bat off the shoulders that time. Christian Yelich becomes the first out of the inning.
Trying to pick things up where he left off, Miguel Sano. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. That swung on and missed. We're even at 1-1. Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd foul. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
A 3-2 one more time. Is swung on and missed. He got him. Now at the plate, Keston Hiura, and he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the ninth. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Now the 1-0. Line drive to left. Duggar is there to make the catch, and with that, the ball game is over.
And with that win, number 111 on the year, they tied a legendary 1954 Cleveland Indians on the all-time win list. One of the best regular seasons of all time, folks.
8-6 the final score tonight. The San Francisco Giants set the pace in the division with their 111th win. Jordan Balazovic hangs win number 11 on his line. J.P. Fireisen was hit hard to the tune of 7 earned as he takes the loss. Reyes Maranta wraps it up for the save, his league-leading 59th of the season. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Wackney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
First for the victorious Giants. 8 runs on 15 hits. No errors. They left 7 men on base. For the Brewers, 6 runs on 12 hits. No errors. They left 9 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 38 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance, 41,915. The Giants thank you for attending tonight's game at Oracle Park and remind you to please buckle up and drive home safely. Good night.
Happy Saturday morning to you. Here's the news and results from Friday. Starting in the National League West, the San Francisco Giants swung it well with 15 hits in the game as they got the best of the Brewers at home, 8-6. The win was their 5th straight as a team. Entering the day's action, the Giants are in first place in the NL West, 6 games up on second place. And the Brewers are in second place in the NL Central, but they currently hold a spot in the NL wildcard race. Trevor Story had 3 hits in the game, driving in 3, leading the Rockies to a win against the Diamondbacks 4-3. As of today, the Rockies sit in last place in the National League West division. They're over 20 games out of first, while the Diamondbacks are 3rd in the division. They're over 20 games out of first. Jock Peterson had 3 hits in the contest as the Dodgers were winners over the Padres 3-2. He is among the National League leaders in home runs. In the standings, the Padres sit in 3rd place in the National League West division. They're over 20 games out of first. And the Dodgers are 2nd in the division, yet they currently lead the race for the National League wild card. The Astros hit 3 long balls as they beat the Braves in Atlanta 3-1. At the start of the day, the Braves sit in 2nd place in the National League East division, 3 games back, while the Astros have now clinched the AL West division and a postseason berth. They will be playing in October. The Miami Marlins knocked out 12 hits as a team as they manhandled the Mets 9-1. Entering the day's action, the Marlins sit in 4th place in the National League East division, 17 games out of first, while the Mets are at the bottom of the division. They're over 20 games out of first. The Nationals combined for 10 hits as a team as they defeated the visiting Fightin' Phils 3-2. Heading into the day, the Nationals have now clinched the NL East division and a postseason berth. They will be playing in October, while the Phillies are 3rd in the division, 8 games out of first. The Chicago Cubs totaled 11 hits as they got the best of the visiting Redbirds 6-4. As of right now, the Cubs have now clinched the NL Central division and a postseason berth. They will be playing in October, while the Cardinals are at the bottom of the division. They're over 20 games out of first. The Cincinnati Reds combined for 4 total home runs as they plundered the Pirates 13-5. At the start of the day, the Pirates sit in 4th place in the National League Central division. They're over 20 games out of first, while the Reds are 3rd in the division, 12 games behind first place. The Rays picked up 14 hits in total as they took down the Yankees in the Bronx 7-4. Entering the day's action, the Yankees sit in 1st place in the American League Eastern Division. They are enjoying a comfortable 9-game cushion, while the Rays are atop the division, but they currently hold a spot in the AL wildcard race. The Boston Red Sox got 11 hits overall as they took down the visiting Orioles 5-0. In the standings, the Red Sox sit in 3rd place in the American League East Division, 9 games back. And the Orioles are at the bottom of the division. They're over 20 games out of first. The Toronto Blue Jays put together 10 total hits as they beat the Tribe in Cleveland 4-2. As of today, the Indians sit in 3rd place in the American League Central, 17 games out of first. And the Blue Jays are in 4th place in the AL East, 19 games out of first. The Chicago White Sox launched 3 home runs as they cruised to the win against the Tigers 6-0. As of right now, the Tigers are in 4th place in the AL Central. They're over 20 games out of first. And the White Sox